Hi guys, welcome back to Guided Practice with Mrs. Abel 13.2. We are just moving right along. I have Bunny here again to help me remind me what to do when we are searching for the perimeter of a shape. Last time we learned about how to find the perimeter, and that was you have to add up all the sides. Yeah. And today we're going to work on finding the perimeter of a common shape. Now a common shape we've learned quite a bit about. It would be like a square or a rectangle or a triangle, a pentagon, a basic shape that we know some qualities about. So today our learning target is going to be, I can find the perimeter of a common shape. So you're going to need some paper and a pencil or a pen. I don't really advise you use pen in case you have to erase. I have to use a pen so you guys can see it. The pencil just was not dark enough. So also, we are going to be on page 312. So if you would like to follow along in your textbook, that is another great choice. Now remember, you can pause me at any time and always come back and keep working. All right, so once again, a common shape is kind of like a rectangle. When we think about what do we know about rectangles, we know that opposite sides are the same length. So the top and the bottom are the same, and the left and the right are the same. So if we only have one side with a measurement, we automatically know that the opposite side is the same length. So this would be 6 as well. The same thing for a square. There's really no need to label every single side when we know that a square, all 4 sides are the same length. All right, should we start our guided practice? Here we go. For numbers 1 and 2, it says find the perimeter. Once again, just so we don't forget, when we find the perimeter, you have to add up all the sides. Thank you, Bunny. All right, so for number 1, I see we have a rectangle, and there are 2 sides that are labeled. So if I'm going to add those up, I am going to know, I know that it's 8 plus 4, but then I also know that it's going to be another 8 on the other side and another 4. So my paper would look like this. And now I just have to add them up in my head. I can use my fingers if I need to, or I can use my facts. That's another great way. So 8 plus 4. Now I can also say, what is 12 plus 12? Because that's sometimes easier. So I know that the perimeter equals 24. Don't forget to put your unit and feet. You can abbreviate feet with an FT. You don't have to write feet out. It is okay if you just write FT. But again, I say perimeter with a lower cursive P. All right, number 2. Now this one only has one measurement, but I know that a square has all 4 sides the same length. So I can say 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. Can anybody think of a different way to write that? Good job. 5 times 4. And the perimeter equals 20 centimeters. Good job. So if you notice, there's a reason why we learn multiplication and why we learn all about geometry before we learn about perimeter, because everything is all tied together. All right, let's read number 3. Number 3, generalize. Okay, that means we need to make a statement about the question. How can you use multiplication and addition to find the perimeter of the rectangle above? So once again, I'm going to scroll up so you guys, wrong way, so you guys can see. Now, how can we use multiplication to help us find the perimeter of that rectangle? Well, wait a minute. If the top and the bottom are the same, can't I say 10 times 2? I can multiply 10 times 2, and I can do the same thing with the 6, and 6 times 2. Then I add those Do you guys remember that? What's the answer to an answer to a multiplication called? Add those products. Good job. And now that is how we can use multiplication and addition in the same problem to get the answer. You multiply and then you just add up those products, and that's how you find the perimeter. Now remember, at any time, please feel free to pause me. I know sometimes I can move a little faster than I'm supposed to. All right, number 4. In exercise, sorry, I'm kind of scrolling all crazy. In exercise 1 and 2, explain how to find the missing lengths. Well, what do we know about a rectangle? A rectangle has equal opposite sides, right? You could also say it has opposite sides that are equal. That might make more sense. Either direction. And a square has all equal sides. So that's why we are able to only mark some of them, and then we know what the length of the other sides can be. And these are again called common shapes, so there's nothing too strange about them because a rectangle has equal opposite sides and a square has all sides the same. All right, number 5. Oh, this is a tricky one. Number 5, Darla drew an equilateral triangle. Ooh, equilateral, equal, okay. Each side was 9 inches long. What was the perimeter of the triangle? So I'm actually going to draw a triangle on my paper, and I'm going to try to make it the best I can. And I know that all sides were 9 inches. Had to make sure I have the right unit. Don't want to get that confused. And so my paper now looks like this because I know that equilateral means all sides are the same. So it's 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9. I'm going to write that down. 9 plus 9 plus 9. What's another way that we would write that? Good job. 9 times 3. Oh, I'm missing my song. Good job. 27 inches. Oops, I forgot to write my little P in there. So the perimeter would be 27 inches. Good job today, you guys. I'm so impressed. Now, when we come down to the independent practice, because I didn't know we were going to be out of school for so long, I actually don't have a ruler with me. And these ones want me to measure them and then find out the perimeter. So if you have a ruler, go ahead and do that. But I'm going to skip down to number 8 and 9, and I'm just going to do those with you. All right, number 8 says, find the perimeter of each polygon. Okay, now I remember, so a rectangle has opposite sides that are the same. So I'm going to go 15. Now I'm going to say 15 to the top and the bottom, plus 15, plus 3, plus 3. Because in my mind, that's a little bit easier to figure out. Okay, now if I add 15 plus 15, okay, plus 3, plus 3. Don't forget to put your unit. And I hope we all agree that it is 36 meters. Good job. And last but not least with me for today, number 9. Ooh, an equilateral triangle. So that means they're all the same. So we have 4 plus 4 plus 4. But now that I'm in 3rd grade, I'm going to say 4 times 3 equals, good job, 12 yards. So remember, it's important to know the vocabulary from our previous topic, from topic 11, when it comes to polygons. You have to know the difference between the shapes. So we have the equilateral triangle right there. Well, that's it for today. Just one more time with little Bunny. Bunny, to find the perimeter of a shape, we have to add up all the sides. And once again, if I were you, I would move on and do some of those problem solving questions because they are what's going to make us smarter going into fourth grade next year. You guys, great job today. Have a fabulous day, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.